Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm Harry.
I'm Richard, motherfucker.
It's Dead Decks.
Dead Decks. Yeah, buddy. All right, buddy. Yeah. Hey, you sounded like Eeyore. Figured I'd try to offset your...
Keep hoping we'll quit, but we don't. We just keep fucking making videos.
We're too stupid to quit.
Yep. Yeah, we're giving up our millions of 1/1,000,000th of a penny.
1/1,000,000th of a penny. They could write me a check for that.
Awesome. Yeah. What are we doing?
We're talking about some sales.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What the fuck? I forgot what date range. All of March, 22.
Yeah, it's dead card games for March of 2022. Again, it's just interesting. Some of them, or a decent amount of them, are high dollar. Not every one of them is going to be. I didn't pick all the highest or all the lowest, or I left out most of the Star Wars because if I just did that, it would be dominated by Star Wars, Illuminati, and WoW loot cards, and nobody wants to see all that over and over again. So I try to shake it up when I do these. I'm not going to show the exact same thing every time.
Shake it up.
The stuff that I felt that was interesting. Some things we've seen before on these lists. Some things are new. Some things I put on here that we've seen before because it astounds me when I see it that it sells for that kind of money. So,
makes me want to shoot myself in the face.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what else we need to say. Anything?
That's enough words.
Okay.
Sell some shit.
Let's just get to it. First thing we got up is a big old lot of Aliens and Predator. So, the listing stated that it was one of every card made, including promos. And I want to read this to you. You can see it on the screen as well. I'll read it in case you're too damn dumb to read. You will never see a lot this complete ever again. So I encourage you to make some serious offers.
It was written with that same tone too.
Yeah, duh. Anyway. The offer is pretty serious. It was $900 for this lot. I don't know how many their cards there was total. I don't know that it says. There's several pictures. Look like they're all in a binder. So that was the same system as Terminator, right?
Yep.
For Terminator, you can get probably every card ever made for $3 or $4. So
yeah, well then wonder why you did it.
Yeah. So Aliens and Predator was apparently much more rare.
Yeah, it's much more expensive.
Did it come out before or after?
I always get that confused. I'm not even sure the Scribe Bible is real clear on that.
Yeah. For whatever reason, Terminator had a bunch more cards printed, even though the game came out 16 years after the movie did. Mm-hmm. Whatever. You're not seeing me right now. I'm doing faces in the camera, but you don't see shit. So it doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, I had these listed by when they sold during the month. I'm not going to tell you what day they sold. Nobody cares. It doesn't fucking matter. They're all sold in March, so whatever. Next up, we have another one of these Spellground. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Spellground playmat. We featured these before because it intrigued me on why the fuck they sold for this kind of money.
I still don't get it.
I don't either. This one was the best offer for $700. I've found some that were cheaper than this. I found some that were recently made that were still selling for a couple $100 or something.
Yeah, the new ones are high.
What?
Apparently this is the exclusive, I don't know, only fed non-gluten meat made out of sheep wool. Who this shit knows?
Touch some famous chick's titties or something.
Yeah, it's the uber exclusive.
Yeah.
You're the king of all card games. This is what you play on. Bullshit. And this one's got fucking creases. It looks like it would never come out.
Yeah, I know it was. I've seen unopened ones, and they're packaged like that. And it's probably been packaged for 30 years.
That's
like
bullshit.
Yeah, I don't. And there's nothing on it. It looks generic as fuck.
Some kind of runes or something?
Yeah. It looks stupid.
Yeah, fuck that.
Anyway, so people are paying. If you find this, go to garage sales or auctions, you see something stupid like this, make sure you pick it up for $1. Because what's going to cost at a yard sale? You can turn around and sell it for $700. So that makes for pretty good ROIs. Anyway, that's enough about that shit. Next. It's a Wildstorm booster box. I kind of forgot they even made a Wildstorm card game. So there was that. That intrigued me. It's like, oh yeah, they did make Wildstorms. And I don't remember if they made more than one set. I don't.
I mean, for some reason, looking at this box, I think expansion, but I don't know why.
Yeah.
It looks like that. I feel like I've seen some.
It says limited edition booster, so I
It
don't.
must be base.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they made an expansion or not. And the Bible is close to me, but I'm lazy.
You know. Anyway, the best offer on this was accepted as well for $388, which seems awful fucking high. I don't know if it is or not.
Well,
but,
compared to the listing price,
yeah, I mean, it's,
they fucking lowballed them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, I was taking a drink of coffee. I don't know, whatever. I've got. Well, no, because that would no.
Nope, I don't.
Moving on. This is one of the higher dollars on the list today. Or yeah, it is today.
Yeah, today.
It's not tomorrow yet. This is a chaotic Droskin promo. I love the really cheap generic title they put there. It didn't put any kind of descriptors besides what it is. I mean, I guess it's fine. People found it. 48 bids found it. 6, 5, 5.
Damn.
Yeah. It's raw, not graded. 2 pictures, which I don't know. This as an eBay seller, there's something that sells for this kind of money. I'd have done things completely different. So anyway, went on auction for $5,100. I don't know why it's worth that kind of money. I know some of the chaotic stuff has pretty good value, both sealed and raw or singles, but
I don't know why.
I don't know either. I mean, you're welcome to tell us, and we probably still won't care. But
Yeah, we missed that train. I don't know why this one's such a big deal.
yeah,
It's a lot to pay for some raw chaotic dry skin.
and if this is my card, 100% this would have been graded. I wouldn't be listening to shit raw, but that's just me.
Yep.
Anyway, moving on.
Holy shit.
Whole fucking pile of Harry Potter. I mean, I do mean a fucking pile. It's kind of hard to see there at the bottom, but if you total it all up, there's 50 booster boxes, 100 loose packs, and 8 starters.
50 booster boxes?
It's what I calculated when I counted it all up.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, $10,750. I didn't do the breakup value, see if there was a pretty good deal or not, and also didn't pay attention to what all was there. See, it was Hogwarts, Diagon Alley, and Chamber of Secrets. Those are the expensive ones. I think those go for around $2,000 a piece, if I'm not mistaken.
11 boxes of that? Well, shit.
I could be wrong though.
I don't know. But if you're right.
Yeah.
Is this a buy it now and no offer, nothing? Just they bought it?
Yep.
Wow.
Just bought it straight up. 100 loose packs. And this is miscellaneous. Chamber of Secrets. Looks like all the ones that were started there. Or, sorry, booster boxes as well. So yeah, I mean, just looking at that, I would think they had pretty good breakup value.
Oh yeah,
based on what I've seen Harry Potter stuff, or even if it was the lower end stuff, and I was wrong about the Chamber of Secrets being the super expensive one. I still think that's pretty good breakup value. I'd have been tempted to buy that if I saw that. So, as a resale route. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, if you got Harry Potter like this sitting around, don't sell it like this. And the only thing that might bring this down if it was foreign language, but it doesn't say anything about being foreign language, I could tell.
I suck at math, so I just did the math. But yeah, 10,000 at 50 boxes, that's average $200 a box. I don't think any of this shit sells much cheaper than that.
No. Yeah, I think you could make a little bit of money.
That's probably really good.
And have the packs for free, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a pretty good deal. We gotta have the token WoW scratch card in
the
here.
The same motherfucker shows up on all our list.
Yeah, he always shows up. I did this one because it was a graded one, and it was an auction. And Probstein, I don't typically show the sellers. Not like you couldn't go find these motherfuckers if you really wanted to. But anyway, Probstein's a big consignment people, and they sell a lot of higher end stuff. So this is a PSA 8 one for $5,600, which is about what they go for raw. So unless you have a PSA 10, 9, 10, probably not even worth. I was. Oh shit! What's going on?
We're gonna die.
I still grade something like this. If I was gonna sell it, it just helps with authentication. Though eBay does have that shit now where you send it to somebody if it's raw or $700 and they authenticate it for you. So it's not as big a deal as it used to be. But anyway, so yeah, this shit. I mean, I don't know. Is somebody gonna crack this open and scratch it off? Like, I don't know.
Man, fuck that ugly blue tiger.
Yeah, who cares? Moving on. It's Harry Potter again. It's a PSA 10 full card. I saw somebody trying to list one of these for $55,000. That seemed ridiculous to me. And this one sold for $3,000.
That's fucking
That seems more or less about what I would think they would
Still
sell
ridiculous enough.
for. Yeah. Yeah, them PSA 10s, man. I'm telling you. Don't sleep on that shit. Anyway, what else can you say? Terry Potter, PSA 10, $3,000. Moving on. I thought this was pretty interesting. There's 12 different boxes of Galactic Empires, and this seller has 3 total lots of these. Again, the pictures aren't very good. The titles is terrible. I think it was a pretty big seller, if I remember correctly, when I took the screenshot. I'm giving eBay lessons as I do this as well, I guess. Anyway, $650 for 12 boxes. Man, it's not terrible.
$67 a box.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some of those are expensive boxes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think some of them are cheap base too, so I don't know about that.
Yeah. I don't know any breakup value if there's anything worth it or not there, but if you wanted a whole lot of Galactic Empires, well, it's not terrible. And on here it's sold. I show it sold for $650, so it might have been on sale or something at the time when one of these sold. Because I'm looking at something different when I pull these prices, but I have the price that it showed that it sold for as $650.
3 of these lots sold.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's interesting. Again, it's part of what this is, interesting and unusual and expensive too. Next is, mentioned earlier today in another video we did, I showed just a base set of Netrunner. This is the Wizard of the Coast product, Richard Garfield. This is the only expansion they have. Proteus, is that how you pronounce that? Proteus?
So it looks like, Proteus is what I would say.
I don't know, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Anyway, as far as I know, these are pretty fucking rare.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen a box before. First one I've seen. There may be one more common than that. I see loose packs pop up quite frequently, but $400 seems, I don't know, maybe a little cheap for that. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're into a long herd, a long-term hold situation, if you wanted to be one of those people that was going to sit on something for 20 years, I figure something like this would be a good pickup. It checks a lot of the boxes that I would look for as something to sit on for a while. Anyway, $350. I'm sorry, $399.95. $400. Next up, we have, again, terrible fucking pictures, terrible fucking title, terrible life. It's just a big Star Trek lot. And my notes here say it was lots of complete sets. And I do remember that it looked like there was probably 10 or 12 complete sets.
That's cool.
So $11.75 plus a bunch of other bulk, I'm sure. So I don't know if I guess it's a good deal. You get a lot of complete sets out of it.
Yeah.
I know some of those can be relatively rare. Some of those sets or some of those expansions. I don't know which ones. We haven't got that far into Star Trek. But anyway, an auction too. So I mean, it's people wanted it. So
yeah.
Mentioned Stargate earlier today too. I showed expansion System Lords in another video, but this is the base set. $350 for a starter box.
Damn.
Yeah. And I know those have gone up recently. I didn't know that the base set was fetching this kind of money. So I don't know what the expansions are doing, if anything. They may not be that high. I haven't looked in a while, so I don't know. Next up is it's called One Piece. Never really heard of this game. Not even certain it's dead, though. I believe it is. I think it's an 05, 06 era game. This had 6 of the rare gold hollows, which pulled or 1 out of every 48 packs, according to this guy. I didn't fact check him. I ain't a fucking fact checker.
Oh, fuck no.
I believe him.
I'm going to check my own shit.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, it's supposed to be pretty rare on hollows, so I'm assuming it's why this went for so much. But yeah, $163.
That's an anime that my daughter said I should watch.
Oh, yeah, One Piece?
Yeah, it's apparently about a pirate.
It's made by Bandai, so, they know what they're doing when it comes to card games and shit, so I'm not surprised that it went for that kind of money. Next up, we got Spellfire.
Damn.
We haven't showed a lot of Spellfire on our channel, mainly because we don't have any.
Yeah, I really want to get some.
Yeah.
I keep looking at it and not buying it. I've never seen Artifacts box.
Yeah, I hadn't either. Set 5, I'm assuming it was towards the end, if not the end of the print run, or of the expansion run. Game run, I guess.
Yeah.
I know they put out several sets, but I didn't know it wasn't no 25 or 30 of them. So, yeah, $450 for a box. To me, that sounds about right for number 5 in the series.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure it was a pretty well-loved game when it came out. Still is. This is a original Star Wars Premiere Limited Edition booster box. $4.35 on auction. To me, that seems a little cheap. For being the first Star Wars Limited Edition, black border, sealed.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems kind of cheap. I know some of those Star Trek or Star Wars boxes, those reflections and all those other ones go for several $1,000s. I don't think this should be $1,000 box, but
Yeah, 25 bids. Yeah.
I just always envisioned this being an $800, $900 box. But now the unlimited, I could see being a couple $100s or something. But anyway, whatever. I guess I just printed the tits out of it when they first started, but right from the beginning. Last up on the list today is Middle Earth. I'd never even seen this set before, so probably because I haven't paid close attention. But
I wonder why they use that flaming vagina as their logo.
that vagina's angry.
I don't know if I'd pay $1,400 for one that's on fire and red.
It's got a big old clit too. Can't miss that one.
Yeah, middle of the earth. Yeah, buddy.
Anyway, what was this called again? Against the Shadow.
Yeah.
$14.30 on auction, so it's pretty rare, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, well.
Fuck, how we do?
I was gonna say I had just a bunch of interesting sales.
I think that was good enough. I mean, yeah.
We've done really well with it today, and we're gonna keep that trend going.
Yeah, fuck this shit.
Yeah, buddy.